Salam Sejahtera Doctor and all my fellow friends. We are from Group C1 are going to present the poster related to the topic organizational change on Genting, Malaysia, Berhad. And now we'll continue to proceed with each part of the presentation.
Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. My name is Nursyakhirah Binti Hayun. My matric number is 275768. I will be presenting my part, which is the introduction, background of the organization, and the conclusion. Introduction. Organizational change refers to the behavior in which a corporation or organization, such as its culture, the underlying technology or facilities it uses to function, or its internal processes, changes a major component of its organization. Organizational change is very important for businesses to thrive and expand. Management of change drives the effective implementation and use of change within the organization. It helps workers to understand and commit to the change and to work efficiently. As for Genting, Malaysia, in order to stay sustainable for the growth of the organization, they need to make changes because there seems to be no organization that is in a particularly prosperous environment nowadays. The background of the topic. Genting, Malaysia was developed in 1980 in Malaysia. In 1989, Genting Group and Resorts World Berhad undergo a restructuring exercise that resulted in the acquisition of all their gaming, hotel and resort-related operations, including the goodwill and other relevant assets from the Genting Group by Resorts World Berhad. Resorts World is a subsidiary of the Leisure and Hospitality Division under the Genting Group. The key operations of Resorts World Berhad include the tourist resort sector at Genting Highlands. Its activities mainly cover the leisure and hospitality facilities, including sports, games, hotels, and entertainment. In determining the exact name of the venue, people are likely to be really confused. The name of the historical place is called Genting Highlands. Resorts World Berhad and First World Hotel and Resort Sendirian Berhad are the official company names that handle operations in the Highlands. These two companies combine as Genting Highlands Resort with its motto, City of Entertainment.
Good morning, madam. I'm Shui Chee, matrix number 271202. Now I will talk about the problem of Genting Malaysia Berhad related to the organizational change. Genting Malaysia Berhad is one of the worst companies impacted by COVID-19 under movement control order because the organization is forced to close, and this will affect the business activity and cause the sales decline. Based on the information from the Age Market, found that Genting Malaysia Berhad had a net loss of 132.32 million ringgit for the first quarter of 2020. Most of the work in Genting Malaysia Berhad is done by human work instead of using IT system to complete those tasks. Hence, the salary expenses of the company will remain high, while the sales decline due to the lack of visitors because of the pandemic. Revenue of Genting Malaysia Berhad will less than expenses. Therefore, the company needs to be forced to apply the concept of organizational change. We discard the old days of thinking and standard routines to overcome the rapid change and also bring more profit to the company. Genting Malaysia Berhad can also stimulate the culture of innovation by actively promote the training to its employee so that they can keep current and help the company to improve its sales performance. Apart from stimulating a culture of innovation, the company can also use some strategies to manage the organizational change, such as sensitivity training, team building, and intergroup development. Now I will pass to next presenter. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum and hi. My name is Siti Nursyakhirah binti Mohammad Rosdi, matric number 270787. So, I will present the next part of this assignment, which is the challenges faced by management team of Genting Malaysia. Basically, due to the COVID-19 outbreak, Genting Malaysia faced a critical financial problem. Due to the travel restriction limits on the Movement Control Order (MCO) declared by the Prime Minister, it has been causing that nobody visits the Genting. The temporary closure also had a major effect on their earnings. The organisation needs to reduce the cost and also minimize financial loss. They still need to pay salaries to their employee, so to reduce costs, they need to reduce surplus labour. These decisions in changes in the organisation have affected the employee who loses their job and need to prepare for a career change. Besides, the company also faced difficulties in maintaining its facilities, infrastructure, and other costs of operations. Even if the business reopens, the company is unlikely to be operating at an optimal level because they need to comply with social distancing requirements as well as the change in customer behavior. The company also need to adapt to the new changes in their organisation due to the changes in its environment. Thus, the effects of organizational change are very stressful for employees as their salaries are reduced and some of them need to quit from their job. Thank you.
My name is Wen Jia. My metric number is 254371. Now I'm going to present about the recommendation or suggestion to overcome those problems that stated by my friend just now. So we can be proposed the recommendation is adopting the Industry Revolution IR 4.0 system. And the IR 4.0 is included a wide range which is big data, artificial intelligence, and also the Internet of Things. So, related to the problem, we can be proposed that using the AI system, which is using the computer advantage to perform its daily tasks and also make a decision from its task. And also, we can give an example. The Genting is adopting the AI system, which is using the virtual grid on the outdoor theme park. So, this solution is very efficient because will help to save the time when the customer is waiting. This solution will have the apps which named as the VQ app mobile apps. So from these apps will help the customer and recommend them where they can go when they are waiting for their turn for the service, and also the app also will help them to reserve the slot. Therefore, it can help to avoid the customer go to the overcrowded area, and at the same time help to reduce the interaction of human with human. Since the problem arise is due to the main cause of the COVID-19 pandemic, and in the time it's very hard to predict that when the pandemic will be over. Therefore, when using the AI system will help to reduce the risk of the infection and gaining the confidence for the customer comes to the Genting for the entertainment and also the vacation purpose. So in hope and can be attract more customer and spending on the Genting can help to solve the problem that occurs. That's all from my part. Thank you.
My name is Syafiah Bazlin, Binti Zainal, and my metric number is 269684. Okay, and now I will present about the implications of using AI to replace employees. Firstly, using AI can help to reduce costs. It is because in some situations, the software comprised of AI can replace certain employees, and this will make the number of employees working decrease, especially those involving repetitive tasks. These repetitive tasks usually will be auto by the system, and the organization do not need to pay salary to the employee when using AI. That's why by using AI can help to reduce costs. Secondly, using AI can attract customers. Not to say that the use of manpower is not good, but the competency of AI and a human being are different. It is because an employee will be more likely to make a mistake while providing services compared to pre-programmed robots, which is AI. So, AI should be used to prevent such errors from occurring. When less mistake occur, it can give more satisfaction to the customers. By using AI also, the customer will be served whenever they want, and they can find out what it feels like when they are treated by robots rather than humans.
Conclusion. Based on the recognized problems above, we can see that Genting Malaysia is one of the company that is affected during the COVID-19 pandemic. They need to ask their employees to start working fully or partially from home in order to reduce the chances of COVID-19 to be increasing and affecting more people in the country. This will make the profit revenue for Genting Malaysia decline due to the lack of visitors during the pandemic. Also, they still need to pay salary and wages to the employees, which will increase the expenses in the financial statement of the company. Therefore, Genting Malaysia had experienced an approach of using an artificial intelligence to replace the employees. However, there will be no such things to replace humans, although the artificial intelligence is said to be very smart and efficient, which can help to make humans work easy. In conclusion, Genting Malaysia had experienced new forces for change in technology of organizational culture by using artificial intelligence to mimic humans' intelligence.
That's all for our presentation. Thank you for watching our video.